Hi, I'm Max, and in this vlog series I am going to be documenting our 3-week-long journey in our short wheelbase Iveco daily camper down to the south coast of Portugal. I hope you enjoy. Please do stick around for the journey and hit the subscribe button. Hello everyone, it's Max here, and in this video this is part 1 of how many parts. I believe in the end it'll be about 3 or 4 parts, but I'm going to try and make an intro and stuff because this, which you will have already seen, is a bit unplanned, but I've got a rough plan for it. I want like a 4-part series, so this part is going to be travelling across the ferry into Spain and probably till our first night in Spain. So here's the van. It's all lovely and packed, as you can see, from top to bottom, everywhere. Lots of food everywhere. Mine and my brother's, Reese's clothes are up there, and I've got my bag down there, and I'll be able to show you the cab sleeping setup for the first time properly. It rained last night like mental, and yeah, this is the Portugal road series because I didn't even mention I was going to Portugal. So yeah, the Portugal road trip during just after the lockdown pandemic kind of thing. Apparently few cities around Spain and Portugal are still in lockdown, so we're trying to avoid them on the way down. But yeah, it's going to be a whole adventure, about 4 or 5 days getting down there. It's now Sunday. The ferry is at 4:45, but because of COVID you have to be there 90 minutes before, which is an hour and a half. So we're driving down to Plymouth, which is about 3 to 4 hours, I believe. I'm not sure, that's just my estimation because of going to Cornwall. I believe it's about that long. And then it's a 19-hour ferry crossing, which is fairly long, so it's an overnight, and you get to stay in your cabin. On the ferry you have to wear masks, so but then when you're in your cabin you're all fine. And I believe there's power ports as well, so I can do some video editing or edit thumbnail for the 2 previous videos which you will have seen, which are doing the van and the roof up there, ready to go to Portugal, so we have some power, because obviously we need the solar. So yeah, so we should get there about 1 o'clock-ish, I believe, probably maybe just before, maybe just after, but then we'll have some lunch when we get there, and then we'll be having dinner on the ferry and breakfast on the ferry, because I believe we get there about 12, we reach Santander about 12 tomorrow, and then we'll be able to drive down to, I think we're driving through a bit of mainland Spain and then cutting across about halfway into Portugal, or 3/4 of the way up, and then going through and then having a stop just after the border. And we're going to try not to take any toll roads. There's a lot of toll roads in Portugal, like pretty much every motorway in Portugal is pretty much toll roads, so we try and avoid them, and that's what we're doing this way around. And on the way back up, I think we're going to go straight across the bottom of Portugal and up through Spain, because there's less toll roads. So the trip is 3 weeks long, so that's why I'm going to do about 3 or 4 episodes. But follow me on Instagram, because I will do daily Instagram posts about what is going on. And here is the cat. We're going to sadly have to leave him. He's going to be accompanied by the neighbour though, so it'll all be fine, because the neighbour will feed him and give him company. Poor old bastard. Anyway, here is the van, looking in its very shiny state, apart from the sticker lettering on the actual van, because painting the rest of the van is the next task, the big task on the van. But for now, we're all packed, ready to go in half an hour. We might leave a bit earlier, because why not? And yeah, so time lapse and bits of footage from the 4-hour journey we've got just now. So I'll see you there. So hello everyone, we've just arrived at a little car park about 15 minutes before the port, and we're going to stay there for about 15 minutes, which then gives us the 15 minutes to drive there, and then 45 minutes once we're there to work out what we're doing. No, we got about 2.5 hours before the ferry actually leaves. But yeah, here's the van. We've driven 180 miles, pretty much all on the M5. 100 miles of it was on the M5. So yeah, that's quite a lot. It's actually quite hot. We're down just outside Plymouth, as I said. Little bits of clips I took on the M5, not too much because I don't want to bore you all, because it is going to be few days at a time. Then we'll have to wait till tomorrow to get off the ferry and drive in through Portugal through a place I forgot which I put on screen now, and that's around where we're going to stay, but obviously you'll see that. And then I think that's where the video is going to end that night, which is tomorrow night. So I'll see you then. So, hello everyone, I'm not sure if you can hear me because it is quite windy and you have to wear masks on the ferry. But basically, as you can see, we're on the ferry. Very cool. Just before we entered the security check thing, where they check your van, the van wouldn't start, but we reckon it's from all the stop-starts we had to do when we were waiting in the queue to get to the ferry. So fingers crossed it will start when we get off the ferry, because otherwise that would be a disaster for the holiday. And yeah, so that's it until we get off the ferry. So I hope you can actually hear me at the moment, but yeah, we got till about midday, so a good few hours today on this ferry, and then we got like 5 hours driving into Portugal, across the border, and then we'll find somewhere to stay in Portugal, and that'll be us for the day. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. So hello everyone, this is me in a mirror. And this is the room. So basically you got a bed here and you got a sofa there, which is at the moment in bed mode. This one folds up to there, as you can see there's like a little frame and it folds into there. Then in the ceiling there's two here which fold down and then fold down again. So yeah, so there you get a total of 4 beds, which we only use 3 of course, and a sofa when these 3 are up, because there's actually, there you can see like the sofa material there. And then in here you've also got a thermostat. If it gets too cold, the air comes in through there. And if you open this and turn the light on, in here we have a full shower, which is great, with temperature and everything. You've got soap on the wall, and then you've got little cups and stuff, and a sink and a toilet. And a large mirror. So that's our little room for us. Oh, there's another little mirror and a desk here as well, sorry, forgot to mention that. But that's our little room, and it's quite cool. And at the moment we've got about an hour and a half, I believe, because I think it's 12 o'clock Spanish time, not 12 o'clock English time, that we land in Spain. So basically in about an hour and a half, because it's 9:30 now, we should be getting off the ferry, so that's pretty cool news. And then driving all the way into Portugal. And if I can, I'll put a picture of a map on now with like a red route going down or something, so you can see the kind of route we're going to be taking with the roads. So yeah, let's get on with the journey.